Hey guys, sorry about that. Uh, yeah. Actually having a pretty heavy storm right now, so power just dropped there for a split second. But, of course, have to wait for the Wi-Fi and everything to, reset after that. Oh, good. We at least have an autosave. We'll get right back into the fight, though. And after this campaign, we'll swap over to Noita for a bit with Twitch integration. And we're just gonna move ahead with this deployment here. And we'll just charge them up. And we lose an orc there, but that's fine. And charge them forward. Who knows, maybe our goblins won't break this time. And we'll go ahead and war cry here. I actually like the music for this game. Nice relaxing track to go with the gratuitous violence happening in the background to these blocks of units. Go ahead and roll a save there. We lose 2 of our orcs, but that's fine. Let's move a little bit further in. And these guys will start doing the long game of charging the archers there. And we lose 3 goblins here, but we take out 2 of theirs. Your goblins break this time. Yes, they do. Unfortunate. Let's countercharge them here. Our orcs should win this fight here. Getting picked off by these archers, though. Getting closer there. And we do get the goblins back again. Ooh, lose 2 orcs there, but how many can we take out? Hey, we take out 3 of theirs. They do hold the line, though. Good. We can finish them off, then. Go ahead and skip charges there. We don't have anyone in position to charge just yet. Losing our orc there, sadly. To another hail of arrows coming our way. Just a little bit more. And our guys will be able to charge that archer line. Go ahead and put our goblins in position to stab these guys in the back after pulling them in. For the orcs. And there we go. We take out 3 more. And they're retreating. And our goblins catch up to them. They can. We'll send the goblins there. And our orc brutes here will go ahead and charge the archers. Lose 2 orcs there, but that's fine. Acceptable losses. For us to get in there and finally deal with the cowardly archers here. And there we go. And our goblins take out 1 more guy. But, they're still breaking. Let's see. And our goblins will get the final charge there. And we'll finally engage the archers with our orcs here. We'll activate this unit and move it forward. And our goblins take him out. He's run through by a bunch of goblins with pointy sticks. Our war boss takes out one archer. And our orcs take out 3 more. And they don't even take out a single orc of ours. And they flee. Perfect. That's a victory. Quite an easy one at that. Let's see. We'll go ahead and heal. We'll heal these 2 units, and our goblins will take the gold instead. Since they're only missing 2. We'll take the random event here. And we have a dwarf who is willing to work with goblins that has a helicopter. Or like a... Well, yeah, a helicopter, basically. For only 150 gold? Sure. And on we go into the next fight. Give me 1 minute. I've got to check something in the back real quick. Or, like, look out the window at least. Just heard something massive fall down there. Let me make sure a tree didn't, you know, hit the house or something. Alright, everything looks fine. Doesn't look like the limb hit anything. By the way, Hardy, if you're at least gonna be down there, at least leave the barrels of, you know, booze alone. Those are being saved. Okay, so this does have a ranged attack here. So let's go ahead and torch the goblins. I like that. Huh. Somehow I think I will like the dwarves. Just a feeling. We might be able to charge here. So I'm going to go ahead and use the war cry. So I think these guys will be able to charge the goblin mob. Yep. Good. We can actually countercharge both of them. Alright. How far does that reach? So if we turn this way, we should be able to see it. Hold on. Yep. We can at least torch the wolf riders here for one of them. Turn back and fly forward. And our brutes will go ahead and protect our rear here. There we go. Come on. Man, those are some tough goblins. They took out 5 orcs. But not tough enough there. We cleaved through the whole line of them. They're still holding on strong, though. Morale was. And our goblins take out nothing. Come on, don't break. Oh. They're breaking immediately. And they're goblins. No surprises. And we can't quite charge these. They were a bit too far away. We're going to go ahead and have our copter here get ready to charge like this unit right here. I guess I should always use that first looking at it, since it's the only war machine we have. I didn't realize it was for the whole battle. Yeah, we lose an orc there, that's fine. And do we cleave through the rest of the goblins? Just about. There's only 2 left. They're still holding on strong, though, fighting to the last. Compared to our goblins over here, who, are just getting eaten by wolves. Because goblins are funny. And they always make out with all the loot. Have you ever heard of loot goblins? That's what these guys really are. They're just along for the spoils afterwards. Alright. Let's go ahead and have our copter there countercharge, so we can rally our goblins. And the orcs will turn around. And I think if we angle like that, we'll be able to, yeah, see, they're ready. They just wanted to make a tactical retreat there, so they could go back and charge right after. And we go ahead and finish this group of goblins off with some overkill here. How's our copter doing? Not too great so far. Oh, wait. That was apparently the leader's role there. He's actually doing perfect. And they're breaking. You know, thinking about this makes me want something. Because of like seeing some of the mods, like where you can play as the enemy units in Darkest Dungeon, or even like XCOM. Is there a mod for Battle Brothers where you can play as the say the orcs or the goblins for that matter? That would actually be awesome. And we'll actually take the max unit size here. And good. We get near all our goblins we lost back, and then some. And we'll go to the anvil here. We don't have much money because we got the dwarf. So instead... Oh, we can get a dwarven pistol here. 2 times 4 power. That's actually pretty good. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Charge bonus, +1 power. Let's go ahead and upgrade all of their weapons. Those are some actual pretty good upgrades there. It'll prevent us from getting any more units, but that may be fine. I can actually take an elite battle up here, so I'm going to take the random chance right here. Let's see. No, we're sending people to find those lost regiments. Ooh. And they get a level up from that. We'll take skill then. And we'll go into the next battle. Really? That's unfortunate. I feel like it'd be cool to have like a whole campaign for like going through as the orcs trying to raid the villages. And we'll just let them actually, you know what? Let's get everyone right next to each other. Ah, and we did good because we can charge the archers here. And we save at least one of the points of damage, though our machine is definitely damaged now. And let's go ahead and torch these guys. We take out 3 archers. And we'll angle ourselves like that. They shouldn't be able to reach us just yet. And that at least gives us an answer to, oh yeah, we did give them short bows. So we take out 2 more of their archers. And that's this turn. So we'll leave that for now. Let's go ahead and skip charges. Come on. There we go. Our copter's barely holding on, but it's holding on there. And we'll torch the last of their archers. And then we'll move the copter out of their range. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and move them here. That way we can meet these Dwarven miners on their way in. Apparently they have handguns. Or cannons there. Well then. We at least saved from them, though. We're too tough for cannons to be our downfall. And our goblins may actually take out these guys. They do. That's nice. So we'll go ahead and have our war boss here start running up. And we'll activate our charge bonus here. And we'll counter their charge. You don't charge us, we charge you. We're the orcs, not you. Go ahead and have our goblins push up and start shooting at the Dwarven miners here. And we take out one. It's acceptable. Let's go ahead and get some damage in on these Dwarven miners here with the copter. And we take two of them out. And the war boss will move up. Alright, Reavers. Roll some good dice. Well, a whole line of Reavers just got taken out. So much for their heavy armor. But they at least took out just as many dwarves. I'll accept that. Come on. Nope. Our copter goes down, sadly. Dang dwarves and their, handguns there. Or hand cannons. And we'll go at an angle to where we can get a charge off here. Alright. Can't quite see there. Or there. Oh. Unfortunate. Yeah, the dwarves aren't able to take any of ours out. And do we take any of theirs? We take two of theirs. And they retreat. Which I believe allows us to charge next turn. With 2 units here. There we go. Actually, wait. We'll charge with the goblins here, too. We'll take them all out. Our war boss here cleaves through a single dwarf. And our orc warriors cleave through one more. And they get a single orc in return. Sadly, our Reavers aren't able to take anyone out. And our goblins are able to take out one more person. But we lose a goblin in return. Never mind. Oh wait, no, that was the attack roll. Hey, I already made a goblin for Dragon's Dogma, so that definitely works. Actually, I'm surprised I haven't made a orc in Elden Ring ever. Oh, and we cleave through every one of the dwarves here. But we lose 4 orcs in return. And we overkill the dwarves by a good bit here. I probably will actually stream Elden Ring sometime later this year. I was thinking about starting alongside the XCOM or Darkest Dungeon like modded run. I was thinking about doing Dark Souls as the side game. That way, have a bit of variety between them. And it's been so long since I've played the Soul series. We'll go ahead and give Ironhide here another point of attack. Got the warriors nearly back up to full strength. We should probably give you +1 skill. And to our copter, let's reroll ones. And definitely heal it. We didn't lose many goblins, so we'll take the money there. And we'll take the replenishment on the reavers. We're locked into a fight either way, so let's take the random chance here. Huh. Let's go ahead and ask for rerolling failed damage saves on them. That should give them some extra survivability. And it's orcs on orcs. Apparently we're trying to steal the loot from a successful raid here. Going off the landscape. And I'm going to kind of do a tight deployment here. If anything. Yeah, it's probably a good call we are. Go ahead and buff him up. Not quite able to hit anything yet, though. Angle it a little bit more that way. And we'll have them get ready to push in this way. We'll angle them slightly as well. No charges happening just yet. Yeah, we don't want the copter charging in. Go ahead and torch some orcs. But they save from the fire there, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and move right here. That way we're out of the way for our units. Let's go ahead and shoot some of the orcs with our goblins here. And we take the one out on the corner. Just barely in the line of fire. Alright. So we'll countercharge them when they try and charge us. And we'll move them in. Hopefully the Boar Riders are the first ones to engage them. Yep. They're charging the side, sadly. Let's go ahead and charge our goblins in now. And I think that's good. That'll get us some extra damage in on these guys before the giant is able to get in here. And let's get some fire damage on that giant there. Yeah, we got a burn in it, at least. And good, that makes him want to retreat. Apparently the giant didn't like fire. Yeah, who would have guessed? And we'll prep that for when these guys charge in. Yeah, that reroll's helping a lot already. Saved us 2 units there. Hold fast. Perfect. Alright, goblins. Poke the orcs. And we take out 4 orcs with our goblins. And only lose 1 goblin in return. The orcs are holding on strong, but not for long. Let's go ahead and charge them here. And we'll go ahead and do this. And, you know, toast the giants, well, toast his skin, but not do much to him. Go ahead and get out of the charge range for them, at least. Come on. There we go. No damage taken. And we take out, or we at least injure one of the boar riders there, and they flee from but a scratch. Our war boss takes out 3 with a single hit. And the goblins take out 3 more. We lose 3 goblins in return. And our orcs take out another 2. Or no, 3, sorry. Thought that said 4 for a second there. Whoops. Even better then. You know what? We'll skip charges. That way our goblins can shoot here. Go ahead and move them out of the way a little bit. And we'll fire on the orc brutes. And take 2 of them out. And we'll angle them so our guys can get through here. Maybe. There we go. And we'll meet them head on. And we have a giant swatting at our helicopter here. Like King Kong after the airplanes. He gets a hit in at least. But we give him a little bit of a torching again. And we don't break. I actually kind of wanted him to break so we'd have a bit more health there to work with. And let's charge the giant. As well as meet these guys mano a mano. And our goblins are gonna, you know, do what they do best. And stab them in the back. Next turn. And our dwarf there misses the giant somehow with his pistol. And the giant doesn't even hit the copter. But the copter torches the giant pretty well. Though it's only on the outside. No meaningful damage. But our orcs, they at least bite at his ankles a little bit there. And the giant's fleeing. Oh. No damage saves. But, do we get some good damage in for ourselves? Yeah. And our Orcs retreat, which I'm actually fine with. We still win there. So does Elite just give a big bonus to XP then? It's not as worth it. Unless there's more after. We'll go ahead and take the gold there, and we'll take the unit replenishment while we can. And let's upgrade our units a little bit further. Ooh. Yeah, that's nice. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and make them always count as in cover. We'll give them a bit more movement and give the same to them. And we'll give extra combat score to our orcs. And we should probably rest here before the boss. Go ahead and take the level ups on these three. I'll take more unit size. We'll take replenishment on you guys, since you guys have a lot of units. And we'll take max unit size on our Reavers here. He's just going to go ahead and take the XP for free. Same for him. And you're not missing any health, so we'll go there. And let's see. Let's set up our units like this for now. Alright, so we got trolls to contend with. On. How far do your short bows reach? Decently far. So let's do... Actually, let's move these guys first and let them move in. Oh, well. Let's do that. That'll let the trolls move in so we can guarantee get some damage in on them. Or at least guarantee we can hit them, I should say. And we take a troll out immediately. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and buff our copter here. And we'll get in range to torch the trolls with some fire here. Get a bit of damage in. And we'll get them in ready to cover for our copter here. We're outnumbered, but we should be fine. We're going to skip charges here. That's actually fine. That's who I wanted the trolls to engage, is why I was skipping the charge. Also don't want them to be pushed up too much. Our goblins will take a shot at the orcs here. We take out two of the reavers. And we'll move them up a little bit more, so they can countercharge. And we'll move our war boss up to deal with the reavers here. We didn't charge, so I'm not going to use the war cry just yet. Oh, they're running away. And we're going to just cut the trolls down. There's one troll gone. And they're breaking immediately. Our copter should have this in the bag against the chariot, unless the chariot rolls like that. Jeez. Well, so much for the copter there. I guess horse-drawn chariot, or boar-drawn chariot, beats flying vehicle. I'm sorry, are we playing Civ? And our reavers aren't quite close enough to charge their, or countercharge the chariot right here, sadly. Our war boss should be fine, though. Let's go ahead and activate that. Mainly for our goblins right here. And we'll go ahead and get in to where we can finish off that chariot quickly. Our goblins get some nice hits in on theirs. And cleave through 5 of them. And they only get 3 in return. They don't break, though. What about our war boss? He cleaves through 3 of them there. And they cleave through 5 of our own. But our orcs return with 1 extra there. And the chariot takes out a single orc. But we get a good hit on the chariot. So it's a draw. Go ahead and charge the chariot there. Yeah, their trolls are going to flee here, hopefully. And, yep. We don't have to worry about them at this point. And our goblins take out 4 of their own. How many do they take out of ours? Just a single goblin in return. Come on, break. Just barely not. We're holding on by a thread, though. We take out 1 of theirs. They take out 3 of ours. And we should cleave through the rest of them here. Yep. That's them dead. And our reavers cleave through the chariot, leaving no survivors. Though it crashes into our army here and takes out a few more orcs. We can't charge anything here just yet. Let's go ahead and move him up this way and turn him. That way our reavers can charge this line here. Yeah, they'll charge and meet them head on right here. And our goblins cleave through 4 more. But 3 of our goblins get stuck on their shields and cut down. Though they still end up fleeing in the end. Go ahead and charge the war chief here. Countercharge the goblins there. And the front's already engaged, so we can't engage with them just yet. But that gives us a flank off on them. There we go. We'll cut through their side. Well, their war boss takes out a single orc. But we cleave through their line like it's nothing. Though they cleave through our back line there pretty handily. Lose 4 goblins there. Can we take out 5? No, we can take out 2, though. Hold fast, goblins. Nice. And our war chief will charge back in, assisting our reavers. Their war boss cleaves through a single orc reaver. Meanwhile, ours cleaves through 4 of them, allowing us to shatter their line. Come on. And they only take 1 orc in response. Meanwhile, we finish them off. How are goblins doing over there? They're getting decimated, but, you know. They're at least throwing themselves at the enemy. And taking them out with them. And they're retreating now. They did good. It's acceptable at that point. Yeah, we can't quite on. We're gonna have to do this, sadly. And we rally our goblins. They were just baiting in the enemy. Come on. 1 reaver lost. And we take out a single goblin in return. But our orcs are retreating. It's unfortunate that they're retreating. If only because of how we were positioned at that time. Come on, rally. There we go. And our war boss here is going to come up on their side. Hopefully get some good hits in. We have a single goblin hanging on by a thread. Aww. He didn't stand strong, though. How unfortunate. We're going to countercharge them there. I'll allow these guys to come in on the side here. And sadly, the single goblin does not rally. He instead flees the battle. We take out 4 goblins there. Ooh. We lose 4 of our people, though. But we take out 4 more there. We still win by 5. And that's just enough. We just barely make it through. Skin of our teeth, no less. Yeah, we're gonna have to take all that replenishment there. Take the ranged attack here. And we'll heal it up by 2. He is going to take the attack bonus. And our leader here will take another attack bonus. I like having him just cleave through the front line. And we're on to Act 2. We'll take the one with the random event first. Before the second battle. Maybe able to make use of that. And we're ready. If only slightly. Let's go ahead and get some shots off on the Imperial Spearmen right here. Yeah, they put up their shields and block the arrows, though. Our war boss takes an arrow and loses an orc. Let's go ahead and send him up that way. Go ahead and send our Reavers to meet their spear line here. And our copter will go in and torch the spear line. Killing a single one, but that's fine. And we'll get him out of range. Should have done that first. Would have given us a bit more damage. Alright, so we have no charges that are available to us just yet. Actually, we'll wait on that one. Let's get another shot off on the spearmen here. And no luck. And we'll move to meet them head on. Come on, war boss. There you go. You get your shield up in time. We'll meet them head on, though, and give a war cry when we get our charge off. And we'll go ahead and torch these foot knights here. Yeah, we get a single one. And we'll try and get behind. I think we're just barely in range to get charged by their foot knights, sadly, from the side. Try and countercharge there. Doesn't look like we're able to charge them in return. Looks like they're targeting our Reavers. Which gives our copter free reign to go harass their crossbowmen. Go ahead and give the war cry, though. And our copter hangs on from the assault there. You know what? We'll actually do this instead. We'll get ready to charge in with the copter on the side here. Roll our save here. And we take no damage. And we cleave through their line in return, hopefully. And we get 2. That's acceptable. Yeah, and our guys hold fast. Sadly, they saved the break test on both of them. How do our goblins do? We lose 4 goblins. But we take out 4 of theirs in return. Meanwhile, our war boss here cleaves through 2 of them. cleaved through 4 of ours, though. Oh. Come on, hold fast. Good. Our war boss should be able to make up the difference there. Especially with this charge happening to help him out. I'll prevent them from getting any shots off in the meantime. Come on. There we go. We only lose 1 orc. And we cleave through 2 more in return. Come on, there we go. We win the battle. Well, not quite. It's considered a draw, but I'll take it. They're holding him off. And our goblins cleave through 2 more. They're still holding on strong, though, against the horde of goblins there. War boss takes out a single one, but that's fine. We've got a dwarf here to light up another one. Lose 2 units there. And we take out 2 more in return. And we can maybe get... what, 1 more? Yeah. Just barely. And they're still holding on. But, there's not many of them left. Let's see how our Orc Reavers do. 8 hits. But they block it all. And they cleave through 3 more. Splitting them in 2. And their hides and armors are just too tough for them to get through. And they break. After seeing our orcs, just shrug off everything they deliver. Meanwhile, our goblins over here are just bullying the spearmen. Just jabbing at their sides and scaring them off. Our war boss swings and misses, though. At least the dwarf is able to get a shot in. And we lose 2. Oof. But we take out 1 with us. Sadly, the copter's not able to do much. It's still considered a win force, and they break. They're wavering now. Let's go ahead and charge the spearmen there. And we will charge the fleeing soldiers. That way their archers can't help them out at all. Our Reavers block it all. But only one of our Reavers is able to even land a hit. They all jump back in response to seeing the Reavers shrug it off. And it saves them. Meanwhile, goblins here stab 2 more soldiers in the back as they run away. And the soldiers continue fleeing. Meanwhile, a dwarf here shoots into him, but he just hits the armor. Meanwhile, our flamethrower torches another guy. As they actually get their resolve back. Upon seeing him miss his shot. And our goblins will continue to charge the spear line here. Chasing him down to the last man. Just as our Reavers continue to tank everything, the one finally falls. To the rain of blows. Though he takes 2 with him. Meanwhile, our Dwarven commander here still is only hitting the armor. And our copter is not doing much better. It's just torching their shields. And he goes down. Well, he's apparently not a great pilot. He's doing too many kamikaze runs with the helicopter there. And they finally get their resolve back, but it's too little too late. Let's see, can our Reavers hold fast? Yes. They don't even flinch. They return a great blow to him, killing 3. And they finally break there. Meanwhile, our goblins are just gonna cleave through all of them. Though, it seems they took a single goblin on their way out. But it ends in our victory. Let's see how many units we can get back. Only 5, that's not great. We're probably going to run into some issues next fight. So we'll go ahead and, even though it's not really worth it, we'll go ahead and take the Goblin reinforcements here. We're going to be holding on by a thread, but... Oh. While I'd like to do this, I don't feel like we'd be able to make it through the next fight if we did. And we're against some rats. Well, let's see how tough a couple rats really are compared to our orcs. Pretty tough. They have a giant rat ogre charging us. Or ratkin monstrosity, sorry. Let's go charge them in return. It's nothing compared to our orcs. Meanwhile, our goblins are gonna shoot at the skulkers right here. Hopefully taking out... they took out 2. And they're goblins, they're not the best shots. It looks like we're getting torched over there, though. How unfortunate. Let's go ahead and send our copter in to deal with those flamethrower units. And give them a little bit of fire in return. We only have 2 left now. And our people are trying to hold on, Hardy. Orcs are staying strong for now. Well, some of them are. Funny enough, the War Boss's unit is the one that's probably about to get chewed up by the monstrosity here. Which, by the way, that's a big rat. It's bigger than our helicopter here. And time to lead the charge. Charge the monstrosity. And that looks like all we can really do. Our engineer here will torch the last 2 ratkin flamers. Getting rid of them. Let's go torch the slingers next. We know our goblins are going to shoot at the skulkers again. And they nail 5 of them. Softening them up for our reavers there. As they move in to meet the ratkin conscripts. Though one of our goblins gets clocked in the head by a stone thrown from the slingers over here. And we'll go ahead and meet the skulkers head on. Meanwhile, let's activate War Cry while we can. Our war boss giving a hearty cry as he challenges the monstrosity. And all the rats miss our copter with their slings. Alright. Does the war boss cleave through it in one hit? Not quite. Though he does some great damage to it. Softening it up for the rest of our orcs. Sadly, they're still not able to get through its hide. Can they survive? Nope. The war boss falls in a valiant final stand, delaying the monstrosity from reaching our goblins over there, who would surely break upon seeing it. And our copter's gonna torch some more slingers, killing 4 of them. And he's gonna move into the flank, forcing them to run away. Oh no, they're gonna meet him head on. Well, let's see how our goblins handle the rats of their size. And not too well. Don't flee? Our goblins hold fast, at least. Meanwhile, our reavers are challenging the skulkers here. And they're still holding fast. And they're just gonna cleave through them all anyways. And there goes their line. Freeing up the reavers to charge at the slingers here. Or we could actually, they'll charge the conscripts. But it looks like the monstrosity is going to charge our copter. Let's see if it can hit it. Our goblin's going to cleave through 4 rats. Though we lose quite a few goblins in return. 7 of them to be exact. How do our reavers do? They cleave through 6 more. And our reavers laugh off their attempt at fighting back. Meanwhile, our copter here... bullets from the dwarf just bounce off the rat. And it gets taken out with a single hit. Apparently it flew too close to the monstrosity. They're wavering. We just have to break them. So our goblins are going to charge the conscripts and wipe them out. Meanwhile, our reavers are going to go after their slingers. They shrug off the stones. Not like the stones are worth much coming from these rats. And do our goblins finish more off? They finish 1 off. But the rats regain their confidence there. Though it may be too little too late for them. Because our reavers meet the slinger line here. Come on, goblins. And they at least take out a single rat. Though, yeah, we lose 2 goblins in return. And our goblins are scared after that. Meanwhile, our reavers are going to cleave through half their slingers almost in a single strike. Though we do lose 1 reaver in return. Though the slingers just barely hold on. Looks like they're not going to charge anyone. But our goblins are still fleeing. And the goblins at least are able to get their shields up in time to prevent another one from being clocked in the head by some rocks. Meanwhile, our reavers cleave through 4 more rats. Though we lose another reaver in response. And they break. We'll skip the charge there. Looks like the monstrosity is going to take on our reavers. It doesn't stand a chance. And our goblins regain their fortitude. Let's see. Our reavers shrug off the rat monstrosity and deliver a decisive blow to it. And we win. By the skin of our teeth, but we do win. I believe we should take the replenishment here. And we get some of our warriors back then. That should actually get us back up to full no matter what. Yes. And we'll take max unit size on our reavers. And our copter's just going to continue taking the health. +1 attack this turn for only 1 battle. Charge power, combat score. I think what we're gonna do is take the boar. Well, no, we can't take the boar riders. We don't quite have enough. In that case, I'm going to take another group of orc warriors while we can, and we'll continue charging forth. Let's see. Have our war chief support. We'll support this side, if anything. Good thing we did. Let's try and take out those knights first. We don't get a single arrow to go through the armor. But our war boss can charge up to meet them. We're going to turn these orcs and have them wait for those dire wolves to get close enough. Meanwhile, our copter here is going to... Actually, we'll send the brutes in first. They'll march right up. And the copter's going to torch some of these dread knights. Sadly, though, none of it sticks. And we'll buff him up. Our war boss will charge the dread knights there. We could charge that white guard, but we'll leave it be. Our brutes will actually go forth and challenge them. After of course, our goblins get some cheeky hits in after a dwarf. The dwarf will torch some of them, getting rid of 3. Seems they don't quite like fire. And we'll move him back. Meanwhile, goblins are going to move up. And they'll actually target the dire wolves. Taking out 1. Looks like the whites are moving to meet the brutes. Well, let's send our orcs here to charge the dire wolves. And we'll wait to use the war cry till next turn. Alright, war boss. Ironhide to cleave through to... Oh no. You don't get any. No orcs do any better. Yes, they cleave through one of them. Though we lose 2 orcs in return for it. And they have 2 more units crumble to dust. It seems the magic on them weakened due to them losing that battle. We'll counter their charge with our own for each of these charges. And let our war boss buff everyone up in return for it. Rallying them behind his war cry. Our copter will move in to where he can flank the white guard there pretty soon. War boss gets 1 hit in. So he does a bit of damage to one of the knights. Not enough to down him, but enough to weaken him for the orcs. Then we lose 2 more orcs in return. And the final one crumbles. Meanwhile, orc warriors on the left-hand side are able to take out 5 of the dire wolves, winning their battle in 1 turn. Our goblins, though, get decimated by the wolves. Though they do take out 3 of them. But they do break from that. Meanwhile, our Reavers, we only lose 1 to the White Guard, and they take out 3 in return. And 2 more crumble to dust, in sheer awe of what the Reavers just did. Seems no one can charge anyone, sadly. And our goblins recover immediately after. Let's go ahead and send the war boss up to meet the White Guard there. And our orcs will flank around the side here. Can our Reavers hold the line? 1 more falls. But they take 5 with them. And the last 2 should crumble to dust. Yes. Letting us cleave through them now. Meanwhile, the single direwolf gets a small hit on our copter. Jumping up and gnawing on the landing gear, though. Our dwarf responds by turning the flamethrower towards it. And torching it in response. Seems no one can charge still, sadly. See if the Reavers can charge from that position. The War Boss is going to flank around the top. Same with these guys coming around the back. And our Goblins are going to turn around and follow the War Boss's lead. Can our copter hang on while support arrives? It's not looking like it. Oh, just barely does. But the flamethrower just goes right over the tops of the undead. Torching whatever hair they had left, but not doing much else. It seems no one can charge in to help the copter just yet. Meanwhile, our Reavers are going to charge in on the side here next turn. And finally aid the copter. And you know what? Our Goblins are going to try and go into this little pocket right here. And see if they can squeeze into the side and poke them from all sides. Looks like our Dwarf is able to gun 2 undead down. Let's see if they can bring down the copter. They don't. Though they do scratch the landing gear again. Though the copter is able to torch another undead. Leading to 2 more crumbling to dust. And we rout them. Let's see what our leader can get. Let's go with 1 more wounds. We'll replenish our warriors under his command. We'll get another attack on our Dwarf. So he's better at flanking. Get 1 more skill as well on our copter there. And we'll restore it by 2. Our Goblins are good. We're going to take the gold in place of that. Replenish 3 more Reavers, and we'll take the gold over replenishing the single orc that fell. Let's go to where we can make camp in a moment. And we'll send 4 orcs into the darkness. Ah! And we get Heartseeker here. Well, it seems they brought back quite a excellent weapon for the War Boss. We'll actually move to where everyone can get some free... Like, they're free to charge forward. Ah, and we did... Never mind, I was gonna say we'd put them in the right spot, but I see those cannons over there are gonna cause problems. Let's go ahead and charge the Reavers up. The War Chief goes next. Acting as the tip of the spear here. Meanwhile, 2 orcs get gunned down out of his retinue. Our Goblins are going to charge up and fire at the handgunners here. And take 3 of them out at least. Weakening their barrage. So only 1 Goblin gets gunned down in a blaze of glory. Meanwhile, our copter's gonna run up and torch a couple more. Well, 1 more, it looks like. He's not doing a very good job of making use of that flamethrower. To be fair, neither is their copter, doing only a single point of damage to ours. And the orcs will just charge forth. We lose a single orc to a cannon. And the other cannon doesn't quite fire on us just yet. Meanwhile, the enemy copter singes ours, weakening its structure further. A single hit is all that's left. So let's charge the handgunners here. In a final desperate push. To maybe get some use out of it, if nothing else. Go ahead and move our orcs in position to charge that line there. We lose 3 orcs to a barrage from the handgunners, though. Our goblins will charge up and take a shot at the flying machine here. Nearly destroying it with a bunch of arrows. Though, they get torched in response. Though it looks like it didn't do anything. Apparently our goblins are fire resistant now. Yeah, they're not doing much to us. They're starting to struggle to get through our armor. Meanwhile, our Reavers just shrug off a cannonball that hit them in the shoulder. Two of our goblins get torched by the Dwarven engineer here. And our dwarf take him out with him. Takes one out. And the copter torches 2 more. But he gets taken down, just barely. Go ahead and charge the Dwarven miners here. Our goblins are finally able to charge the Dwarven handgunners. Let's see, how many orcs get gunned down from a hail of gunfire? 3. Let's go ahead and send them to at least delay the next volley. Meanwhile, our war chief here is going to challenge their copter. And let out a war cry for our Reavers and Goblins. So we lose 2 orcs to a cannonball that comes from our side. You know, that is a good point. Those goblins have been torched a good bit, so I guess that's why they're so resistant. They've taken enough punishment that they've grown used to it. Meanwhile, our Reavers just ignore most of the attacks from the miners. Though a pickaxe does get through their armor of one of them. Meanwhile, our goblins at least stab 1 Dwarven gunner. Though apparently 2 use the butts of their guns to cave in a couple goblin heads. The goblins aren't shaken by that just yet. The Reavers will continue to charge the fleeing miners. Meanwhile, the war boss will challenge the Dwarven engineer. Our orcs will charge the Dwarven handgun line here. At least getting some use out of their what soon to be corpses. Our goblins take out 3 of the Dwarven gunners. Though we lose 2 goblins in return. But that sends the dwarves fleeing for the hills. Meanwhile, our Reavers are able to take out 2 more dwarves as they flee. And the dwarves continue fleeing. Meanwhile, the war boss takes out the copter in a single blow. Though he takes a hit in response. Meanwhile, our orcs here, just do a bit of overkill damage to the copter. Though it crashes into a single orc on its way down. And our two orcs are able to take out two of the Dwarven gunners. Though they both died valiantly. And the goblins will charge the Dwarven gunners here. Meanwhile, the war boss will continue to help charge at the Dwarven miners who are fleeing. And help finish them off. Alright, goblins. Rip them to shreds. Nope. The spears bounce off their armor. Though we block their retaliation strike. Meanwhile, the war boss cleaves through 3 dwarves. 4, actually, in a single blow. The body of one crashes into the others. And they take out a single orc in response. But it looks like the Reavers are going to finish him off. Decimating the whole line. And now to charge their cannons. Meanwhile, the war boss is going to go after the copter behind him. And the Reavers don't shrug off the cannons this time. They're too close, ripping through them. Though that Reaver is able to shrug off one, it was just a glancing blow. Goblins take out 2 more dwarves. And we lose 5 goblins in response. And they flee after that result. I don't blame them. Though they better be fleeing from the war boss here in just a moment. The Reavers are going to rush up and corner the cannons. Though a goblin gets gunned down as they retreat at the same time. Our war boss is going to get right up next to the helicopter. Though it does try and torch him. And it nails 3 of them. Leaving just the war boss and a single orc. Though the goblins are able to rally. We lose 2 more Reavers to cannon fire. And another 1. Well, time for our Reavers to chop up that cannon there. We know our war boss is going to challenge the Dwarven flying machine. And the goblins aren't in position to help, sadly. Instead, they're going to get shot in the backs. And 1 more is going to go down. Though they will turn around and charge back at the Dwarven handgunners. And shoot a few arrows alongside. Alright, Reavers. Weave through that cannon. Do us proud. And they nail 2 hits on it. Breaking one of the wheels. As the cannoneers consider fleeing, they decide not to. Meanwhile, the copter gets taken down by our war boss. And it's a good thing, too, because the orc with him isn't doing much. Though it gets taken out. bringing both down. But it's enough for us to get a victory. Let's see here. Our goblins are back to full strength, luckily. Our defenders, for Ironhide there, still not in the best positions. Our flying machine has half its durability again, at least. And we'll increase the unit size of the Ravagers here. Right before we rest. Let's see. Would definitely take the level up this unit. Let's get another replenishment on them. That'll help us get them back to max. We'll go with the unit size on the goblins. So they can be a horde to strike fear into people finally. And our reavers will get some more replenishment. Meanwhile, our warriors here are just going to restock their troops. Sadly, we cannot afford the dragon mount for good old Ironhide over there. But he is getting True Strike. Let's see. And we will give some two-handed weapons to our orc warriors to increase their attack. You know what? Ironhide's unnaturally strong and tough. So let's support that further. And we'll get Cruelty for our Dwarven Engineer. He is with a bunch of orcs after all. And we'll just go for the camp here. Restocking our numbers. And continuing to give more experience to our leaders here. And Ironhide gets another attack. May as well do the restock there on the units. And we're very well off for charging against these beastmen. Let's see how they do against our army. Our 20 brute strong army at that. Who basically ignore any attempts to fight them, though it looks like they have a dragon. You know what? The war boss is gonna go deal with those chariots. Meanwhile, the goblins are gonna push up and shoot at the Abyssal Knights here. Though still not able to punch through the armor with their measly short bows. And a few of them get torched, it looks like. 4 to be exact. Dragonfire is much stronger than the Dwarven flamethrowers, clearly. Go ahead and give our Dwarven Engineer his buff here. And have him send some fire back at the dragon, wounding it. And we'll go ahead and have him retreat off to the side. Meanwhile, our orcs are just going to rush up to help our goblins here. Let's see. Who can charge whom? Our goblins are going to charge the dragon. How's that gonna work? Yeah, I was about to say, they don't have enough room there to hold an offense on our Dwarven Copters. It would torch them for the insolence. Torching 2. And we'll move the Copter back to safety. You know, our brutes are gonna charge up and kind of wall off the side of our warriors here. And we'll let out a war cry. Mainly for our goblins to take on the dragon there. Well, we lose 4 goblins to their leader. But we were able to poke the dragon down a little bit more, weakening it further. Though it takes another 2. But our goblins hold fast against the dragon. Meanwhile, our war boss kills the chariot in a 1 hit. Though, we lose 4 orcs in response to it crashing through the lines. Yeah, wild times are ahead, especially, you know. Let's see if the goblins can tame the dragon, in fact. And our orcs deliver a huge chop at the line of knights. Though, none of it really gets through the armor. And they flee in response to that. What poor orcs they make. You know what? We're gonna have our brutes charge at the Northmen there. Our war boss will charge at the other chariot that's coming through here. That has a shaman on it. And let's go send our copter here to torch some of these goatmen. Hey, he gets 2 of them at least. Looks like the goatmen are getting ready to charge our brutes there. And we lose a single goblin to their champion. But our goblins take out the dragon. What great little warriors we have there. Goblins felling a dragon. And the war boss is able to kill their leader on the chariot. Meanwhile, our orcs there are able to kill the chariot itself. Then we lose 4 orcs, again, to the chariot crashing through the line. They really need to learn to get out of the way after, you know, slapping the chariot. And our brutes tank the retaliatory strike that they give after they cleave through 4 of them. Meanwhile, these poor unfortunate warriors here are just going to get cut down. We lose 4 to the knights. And they continue fleeing. Go ahead and have our goblins charge the abyssal warriors here. And we'll countercharge the chariot with our copter there. It looks like our goblins are getting surrounded. But that's no big deal. We'll let those knights have their fun with the orcs back there as we cut through their lines up in the front, leaving through 7. Actually, that's 7. Sorry. 7 of their axe wielders here. And not a single Orc Reaver falls. Oh. Then we lose 3 to the Goatman Warriors. But we do take one out in response. Our Reavers are holding the line quite well. And the Goatmen flee in response to seeing our Reavers continue to stay strong. Our Dwarf takes a shot at the chariot and hits one of the wheels, almost breaking it. Though his copter is badly beaten. And they end in a draw, both at one... both barely hanging on. And 1 Orc remains from the Warriors. Fleeing the battlefield. Meanwhile, a whole line of goblins gets murdered. And they're still holding strong against the knights. And the rest of the goblins get slaughtered. Our war boss will go ahead and charge into the chariot there. Bloody and beaten as he were, he's still hanging on by a thread. And the Reavers cleave through 6 more. Though 1 falls, finally. Meanwhile, our Dwarf engineer there guns down the chariot finally. And our war boss chops it up for good measure. Though it looks like the chariot hit a ramp as it was going past, flying into the chopper and downing our Dwarven engineer along with it. And the orcs chop up the corpse of both of them for good measure, leaving no survivors. Our brutes will try and charge at the mongrel pack here, but sadly not succeed. They're instead countercharged by the knights here, who the war boss is going to go help them with by charging at their flanks. The Reavers hold strong against the Knight's charge, and are able to dismount one of the Knights. Meanwhile, our war boss leads the charge against the Knights from their flank. Though, some Knights on foot charge at our Reavers, challenging them to a head-on battle. But it looks like our war boss is about to cleave through the whole Knight line. Just one of them. Their armor is quite tough after all. And we lose one Reaver to him. Though we do take another Knight out in response. And our Orc Warriors get another blow on one of the final Knights remaining. We lose 2 more Reavers in response to the Knights on foot, attacking them from their flank. And that leaves them breaking. So our Reavers are free to engage the Abyssal Warriors. Meanwhile, the war boss is going to charge the mongrel pack here. Let's see. 2 of our Reavers fall to the blows. But, in response, we take out one of their Knights. And our Reavers are fleeing after that. Shocked that anything could even stand up to them. Meanwhile, our war boss takes out a whole line of mongrel pack. Or, like, the mongrel soldiers here. And our orcs take out another line and a half. Though we lose 4 orcs in response to it. But that does leave them fleeing. And we'll countercharge the Abyssal Warriors here. So they can't target our brutes. Alright, War Boss. Finish this off for us. He finishes off 3 knights on his own. Meanwhile, our orcs finish off another 3. Though many of our orcs fall to achieve that. But it is our victory in the end. And it seems we were successful in our campaign. Well. And it seems we have trolls for our next run. Well, hopefully everyone enjoyed watching that. That was actually a lot of fun there. Definitely like the orcs' melee potential quite a bit. Especially if you can get defense rolls on like some of their stronger units. Honestly, it would have been better to have it on his accompanying unit, but having it on the Reavers there was pretty good too. They had 98 kills on their own. Meanwhile, our goblins actually outdid them in kills. Actually, the goblins had the most kills out of any of our units, looking at it. Even if you pair Ironhide with his, well, not if you pair him with the warriors here. But just barely. Actually, wait. No, they did actually outperform even Ironhide. Well then. Also, you know, a casual 76 goblin lost. Well, that was a lot of fun. Let's swap over to Noita now for a bit. That was a great campaign there. Let us see. There it is. And so I added 2 things to Noita. I got the Twitch extended, so the Twitch integration has a few more options for you guys to mess around with, as well as a few customizations. And we also have the Anvil of Destiny now. So we can every now and then find something that allows us to mix crappy wands into good ones, potentially. And we'll just do a new game. I just did a quick load in to make sure we didn't get a crash on launch. Alright, so we got a standard spark bolt. We got some swamp potion. Alright. And no true cheats, Hardy. It's just something that adds a little bit of extra, you know, variety to it. Also, real quick, I'm going to pause that for 1 second. Let me check in the options, mod settings. Okay, Anvil Destiny. I haven't messed with anything in this. But let's see. I haven't checked anything in here so far. Hey, you know, we'll leave it. I want to adjust anything for the first time at least. Oh, and we gotta kick the cart. I didn't quite go far enough. Get down there. Almost. Almost hit something as we come down. Air is filled with fungal spores. Huh. So what, is it just meaning like the mushrooms here? Go ahead and kick that lantern into the coal there. Set that aflame. You know what? Ooh. I definitely want to get that onto the wood there. That way we can get through this. Oh, that's steel. Hold on. Go ahead and put a bomb next to that heart. And get down here. We're wearing spells. Don't forget, by the way, you guys, you can vote with 1, 2, 3, or 4 for the modifiers. Otherwise, it just picks a random one. Is that what I think it is? Okay. Oh, it doesn't have enough mana to cast it. Well, we have a black hole wand that, is out of juice permanently. At least we got the spell then, so I can see what that looks like. Oh, huh. Let's go down in there and try and get the gold. Without hurting ourselves too much. There we go. Grab a bit more gold there. And let's see. Kick that barrel down to set it on fire. And punch through the water there. Or like the land to the water. Alright. Now what do we have around here? Nice. We are able to one-shot those little guys. That's at least useful. What do we have down here? Oh! Don't mind if I do. And we take him out with the bomb at the same time. Let's go ahead and push that over a little bit. We'll use that to get through the wall right, or the floor right there. What are these? And why are they so tanky? Well, I would really like that heart I just saw come out of the chest. But, there we go. Able to get him that time. Whoa. Nice try, bud. Thanks for the help with the creature, at least. Saw him get a little bit of damage on it. Maybe. There we go. Finished it off. Though it spawned a bunch of little ones. There we go. Got them all. You know what? Let's just try and avoid this one. Ooh. Ow. Okay. Alright then. Nice to see Chomsky in here. Was definitely not expecting that result, though. Well, does that at least kill him in response? No. Definitely interesting. And what, the voting or Chomsky himself? Ooh. How does that? That feels like it's got more range than normal. And what was our spell here? Crystals. Let's send the minecart down. That's a little bit better, damage-wise. Oh, no, we got another heart here. Huh. Or I have to do it from up here. That was, almost very bad. There we go. There we go. Ooh. Well, he started a bit of a chain reaction there. Good evening, Bill. How's it going? Let's go ahead and kick that over there. Random modifiers for enemies, huh? Well, let's see how chaotic it gets. Ooh. Huh. Oh, he's leaving a slime trail. Interesting. At least we can see where he was, kinda. Let's see. I'm doing well right now. We just had a pretty fun run on the game SOVL. That Hardy recommended. Decided to give it a try early on in the stream since it's a roguelike. Just did, I believe, 2 runs? We actually won the second one. Let's go ahead and try and send some stuff over here. Deal with that little guy. There we go. And nice, we're able to one-shot him. Let's see. The weather was pretty rough earlier, actually, thinking about it. We had pretty heavy downpour. A tree limb fell in the back. I had to go quickly check that, but otherwise, things are going fine. Let's see. We may be able to punch through that. Gonna take a few of them. Actually, we'll go ahead and pop that, see if that maybe falls down to burn a bit. One more, maybe. Not quite. Man, that's some tough rock there. Yeah, that or these crystals are just bad. I'm gonna place 2 this time. See if maybe that gets us through. And not quite. Try one last one. There we go. Go ahead and set off that box there. Huh. That's good to hear. Oh, nice. We actually deflected his dynamite back at him. And he died to the fire. Perfect. Oh. Go ahead and put that out. Go ahead and get some blood in our vial to help fill it up. No blood puts out fire there. I would like to check this wand here. Looks like we're gonna have to head around. No. I unless it's like a mate, something like, you know, happened with the Ukraine war, I generally do not look at global politics for the most part. I don't trust that gas. But yeah, especially if it's going to kill that thing. Unless that was the bounce there that did it. It's definitely the acid trail is doing that when it initially leaves. So I definitely don't want to touch that stuff down bottom. Or like that's sitting there. Is that? That's one of the anvils. Huh. Huh. Well then. Let's go ahead. Real quick. Which of these is better? I would say that wand. So we'll go ahead and toss our starter in. Or just cheat it off into the distance. We know water will instantly kill this guy. If we can get enough on him. There we go. Took a little bit, but we got it. And a heart to go along with. And let's see what we get. We can make money at least. I guess throw money at things. Huh. I don't think we're going in that portal. Huh. There we go. We at least got through the portal there. I don't have a... Or wait, this... Oh. I should not have been firing that. Let's go ahead and... We'll put that there. Oh, that heavily increases mana drain, so we'll actually leave that. Because this doesn't use much otherwise. Do we have anything we can grab for digging? The chainsaw. Though I did see this when we were testing before. Yeah, it doesn't quite work in that situation. That should work for digging. Well, hopefully that goes well then. Explosion of brimstone. Kinda curious about that. What's this do? Just a fiery explosion. On real quick, is there explosion immunity just in case? Oh, but there's saving grace. Nice. Yeah, I was worried about that. Oh, wait, hold on. Did that hurt me? Barely, but it does. I'll save that for when I get explosion immunity. For now, let's see. Is this as strong if we just have the single one on? Yeah, about there. Well, isn't that actually unusual for weather over there to not have, like, rain or clouds, really? Or is that more of a, like, England, or, like, or an English thing? Or I guess UK is the right term there. Let's see. I don't trust the circle of displacement. Let's go ahead and grab bombs. So I have something to blow stuff up. And we'll actually put them there. We'll keep the chainsaw. We'll put the chainsaw here. Yeah, it's actually good damage. Ow. A little bit short range, but otherwise works. And yes, we can use this for digging too now. Don't always have to use bombs. Let's go ahead and dig through this rock here to that one. Kind of carve a path here. Let's see. Oh, running out of mana. It takes a bit to dig, but at least it's renewable. You don't have a limited amount of them. And there we go. Hold on, how does this work? Let's get up into the open here. It seems to fly straight. That seems like it should be fine. Oh. Seems like it may only be near enemies. So, we have a somewhat inconsistent long-range option now. At least he does do good damage. Go ahead and wash the poison off here. Ow. There we go. Oh, not quite enough to kill. There we go. Wait. What's up here? Huh. Someone's little makeshift room. Hold on. That has such a long recharge time, it can't even use the chainsaw properly. Well, we'll save that for something else then. Let's go ahead and pop that container right above him. Or I guess we're just gunning him down normally. And having some poison squirt all in the area we were at. Ow. Quit shooting us. It's not nice. It looks like something in there. Maybe not. Maybe it was nothing. Oh. Good thing I didn't waste my time digging through that and just used a bomb. Let's see. What else is down this mine shaft? Not too much. We'll pop that so it can't fall on us. Ow. Oh. Well then. Go ahead and drop a bomb in there. Get down to that wand that's, or what I'm assuming is a wand right here. That seems fun. That's no shuffle, so I do want to keep that. Oh. Actually, wait, we have a no shuffle right here. What's the delay? Recharge time. This has less recharge time, but we'll go ahead and replace it. Go ahead and gun that rat down. Let's try this. I haven't gotten to mess with the saw blades yet. They seem like they could be good. Huh. That's doing pretty good damage. Huh. There we go. That's actually pretty good. Though, I am wondering with how they're flying back towards us if they can actually do self-damage. I would say that's pretty effective. Actually gives us a reliable long-range option. Yeah, we got a little close range, like SMG type weapon. And a nice long range option. That'll actually work out quite well. That's gonna ignite the gunpowder. Or not. Aw, and the fire didn't there. Whoa. Forgetting which one's which. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, the rebound got him. There we go. Got rid of the nest. Though it cost us nearly all of our health. Jeez. I don't see a way to a teleporter just yet. Let's see if we can get it down now. I did get rid of our way to dig through infinitely, at least. Unfortunately. Huh. I guess we're going around. It looks like around here it actually would work. Or wait, no. Never mind. Let's see. I do have saving grace just in case we get hit there. It's not ideal, but at least it's some kind of safety net. There we go. There's something down there. Huh. Go ahead and grab that since we are missing bombs. Alright. We'll take off that. Take off that. Let's see. I know this worked normally. Okay, that's not quite enough. What about with this? No. Alright. And we'll toss the other three. What about on this? It's a little bit faster. So, you know, we'll put this here. Toss the other one. We'll take this for now, with the mana cost down. And let's see. It's at least usable. Oh, we got the laser right here. It's actually better digging. So, in that case, take off our bombs. So we have 2 wand slots. I'll keep that. We'll keep 2 of the lasers, just in case. And actually, I like that wand. So it doesn't have a lot of max mana. So let's go ahead and put that on the shuffle wand here. And real quick, I'm going to try this. And not quite. So we'll just have these 2. And that'll at least cut through a lot real quick. There we go. Got a nice little drilling wand. Alright, what do we got here? Attract gold. Angry ghosts. Copying nearby spells and projectiles. Let's go with Angry Ghost. I like the idea of having a little ghost like help or follow us around. And you know what? Real quick. I'm gonna head back in here. Did this work on its own? No. What about this one? That actually works. And I'll take the other one of the pink projectile there. That way we have something I can make into another, like, little SMG style. Since that does do good damage. And we'll have 1 wand to trade out. There we go. That's actually a little bit better long range. At least I like that one. Let's see, real quick, I did notice it was still going through the timer in the Holy Mountain. Let me see if I can change that. No. At least, I don't know how to right there. I'll have to tinker with that more with the Twitch integrated settings. Ow. I don't know what's over there. Wait, it was this one. Getting sniped at by what I'm guessing is a turret over there. Oh, nice crit. Looks like I might be getting a few hits on it. Yeah, it is one of those turrets. There we go. And we can try our new digging wand right here. There we go. Let's see. Charm on Toxic Sledge. And Magic Bolt. Always creates Blood Cloud. Crit on oiled enemies. I'm not gonna take that wand. Yeah, I'm not giving him a chance to do whatever he was going to. Let's just dig into this, though. And what do we got here? Rock Spirits. And... huh. I don't really want any of those. I don't want a limited cast summon, if anything. Let's go ahead and try and... ow. There we go. Get rid of all of them. Where's that sniper? Let's just go ahead and head down. We'll pop that. Oh. Just about died to the poison there. I somehow don't want to open that. It looks like he's burning through that, so I'm going to leave him in there. Whoa. Ow. There's our saving grace, and he just drop shot at us. He followed through. Just to gun us down. Well. We'll do another new game. And we'll continue on down. Go ahead and finish him off for the gold. Especially since he's stuck. Broken wand. I wonder if we can use that on the anvil, actually. Ow. Oh. Backfall creatures. We need to get through. And we'll see what's right here. Lamuxium. If I'm not mistaken, that's Confusion Potion. So, we'll hold on to it for now, but I won't be using it probably. Except maybe on enemies for, you know, just messing around with. We got another potion right there, it looks like. And one right here, Berserkium. Oh. And we'll let that drop down that way. We'll drop the acid down on top of it. Or the toxic sludge. Let those two mix. Create some true havoc. Anyways. We did see fire wizard guy over near here. So we gotta be a little bit careful. And he just drowned himself in oil. Collapsed mines. So what separates these two places? I thought we were already in the mines. Oh, hey. More buzzsaws. Oh, these are the small ones. Alright. Try and get a buzzsaw back to him. It's not gonna work. And nope. This is actually quite effective. Well, that was definitely interesting. Oh. Let's go ahead and pour out our Flumuxium here. And try and get some water here. Oh, our controls are reversed under it. Alright. A little disorienting, but not too bad. And let's go ahead and kick some barrels down. And set them off. Who do we get down this way? Portal with a guy with some TNT. Now, I don't want to walk into that. Also, wait. Is that speed potion there? Not quite able to get that through. Did his toes, but... Ow. Oh. Well, I guess the saw blades can damage us. Okay, then. Good to know for the future. That just took 20 of my health, and the explosion took the rest. Well, almost all the rest. Well, I will be much more cautious with those next time. I guess it's just back in we go. Got a wand right off the start. What do we got here? That digging? It is. Okay, well, we have a digging tool. Go ahead and take both those guys out and check what this potion is. Absolutely love the atmosphere of this game already, though. It seems so cool. Go ahead and pop him in the head. Kick that down there. Use our digging wand to get through the wood here. And grab the fireball wand. I don't know if I'll be keeping that. I like the dynamite for blasting through a lot at once. What's this? Something on a throw? Huh. Alright. Oh. On we go. Oh. That'll be helpful. Let's go ahead and dig through this segment right here. Seems like it can't really dig through rock easily. So what I'll do is throw some TNT down there and then dig out the rest. And nice big gold. And let's see, what else we got? Oh. Douse that fire. And we got another one down here. Let's go ahead and set that off. He's gonna cause problems. Can we maybe kick this over to him? Screw it. There we go. We doused him in poison. Now let's toss some dynamite down with him. Okay, a fireball. No to the flaming skull, by the way. That was trying to sneak up on us. But... did we get him? We did. Okay. Not much care for the fireball. Though it is on a good wand. So we'll keep it. And I'll just leave the torch there. And wasn't quite able to bounce that TNT to him. Oh. And I was able to take him out. Ow. There we go. And do we have a potion over there. I can't quite see what it is, but we'll go ahead and leave that. Kind of already got a couple potions. And let's see. Go ahead and head through here. There we go. I have a feeling those will actually attack us. That's why I was sticking back. Because they were jumping towards us. All weird. Like they were trying to be hostile, but couldn't quite reach us. And we got another portal here. Spells have been locked to a wand. What does that mean? I can't take anything off? Well, that's unfortunate since we're about to go into a holy mountain. Go ahead and take those guys out. Put it out. And there we go. Alright. Ooh. Go ahead and put this back on. Okay, yeah. Oh, there we go. We were able to take it off there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on, or at least one of them on here. I believe this one is a little bit better. That sounds like a shotgun. Oh, we got a decent bit of money. I'll grab the TP and that. Let's see. We'll try that one for a bit. Run around with a shotgun wand. Huh. Let's grab pinpointer. That'll actually help with aiming. Oh, and it turns that triplicate shot into a sniper blast, basically. Okay, that's nice. It's a bit more convenient. Hey, look, now we have a sniper to shoot at the snipers. Very helpful. Go ahead and pop both of those. And... oh. There we go. Oh, he's still alive. Ow. Don't want to touch that lava there. But we are able to get rid of the hive. Nice. All right. So far, so good. Let's see. Can we turn this to water? We can. We'll go ahead and replace... we'll go ahead and replace this one. Oh, that's cool. Has like a frost effect to it. Huh. Let's go ahead and send a hail of bolts his way. And we did get him. I wasn't able to get the gold. There we go. Let's see. Slow fiery bolts. We have something for digging. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And there we go. Huh. I somehow don't think we're going through there. Ow. Yeah, no. Especially if that little bit of lava right there nearly just did me in. We'll go down this one. Let's see. On. So that's an explosive. And that's a trigger. 1 second. Does this work how I think it does? And, well, we can't afford that. Wouldn't want that anyways. That's a heavy spread, I think. Ooh. That is good. Okay. Cuts through soft materials. Let's go ahead and put one of those up. Oh, and that's actually a good machine gun. Okay. We'll keep that on then. And I'm guessing it's not producing fire because of the freeze charge there. So we'll take both those. We'll drop the fireball. And we'll also put this in front of it. Oh, it has a bit more damage. And... I'll take Angry Ghost again. I liked him. And the back of my neck stands up. Oh. Clear that poison. Try and rush through this stage so we can get back to the other one. We have something for digging. Let's go ahead and make use of that. Oh. What did I just do? What is that? Give perks to enemies. Well, hopefully whatever that was is dead. Go ahead and douse that. Take him out. Ow. And we'll go ahead and dig to the Holy Mountain. Alright. Here we go. That was close. Let's go ahead and... I don't know if I can even toss wands here. But... let's see. Wish I could see what that was. Oh well. On we go. Artifact that allows you to call it Celestial Rage or Immunity Explosions. Yes, please. All the most dangerous enemies seem to do explosions. Douse that. Let's try that. It's not really working. Let's go back to the fiery blast. There we go. I was a little worried there with how tanky that was. Actually, we should be able to blast through this. Yeah. It'll actually be more efficient. Nice. You go away. And we'll continue digging the rest of the way with the laser. Especially since it'll also hit them. Oh. Go ahead and set him on fire. And nice. All right. Can I not toss wands here? Weird. Oh, that's what Matter Eater is. Okay. I'll have to keep an eye out for that then. Go ahead and take out all those guys there. Let our wand refill a little bit. Well then. That was an interesting run. Actually, you know what? How about we call that there? Between, after the power went out and everything, it's been about, what, 4 hours? Yeah. We'll be streaming tomorrow. It will be Rayman Origins. So, hopefully everyone had a great time. I'm definitely gonna have to play more of SOVL there. I was really enjoying that. enjoy this too. But have a good night, everyone. And take it easy. Hopefully everyone has better weather than I've been getting lately. But, like I said, I really do hope everyone enjoyed. Had a lot of fun today. And I'll catch everyone tomorrow.